Welcome to another Premier StreetCode script. This time around, we are glad to present to you StreetCode's Bully World, a new AI script in our lineup of powerful AI scripts to help elevate your 5M servers. Let's get right into it. Bully World brings owning a pet full circle, as close to IRL as possible. There are 10 breeds already set up in the Bully World script from default, in which servers can swap out for custom add-on pets in config if needed. The pet options are a cat, a pit bull, a husky, a poodle, a pug, a Doberman, a Rottweiler, a police canine, a Westie, and a Chow Chow. Bully World is the first pet script that brings pet breeding and reproduction, meaning that Bully World brings a breeder job to your server. Server owners can give the corresponding breeder pack item to a player that they want to give access to the breeder job. Since Bully World offers male and female pets, the breeder pack will guarantee the breeder a female pet, grant the user the breeder job, and give the player needed pet tools automatically. We will cover the items in a brief moment. Breeders can use the pet item that has no metadata to register the pet and check the gender. Once used, player will see metadata on the item with pet's info. At this point, the pet is ready to be sold to another player. Once used, the pet will be registered to the player. Pets do not grant access to the breeder job, only the breeder packs. Now, let's cover the pet items. The pet cage is the heart of the pet system. Use the cage to place pet kennel on ground. This script was built using Aux Target for ease of accessing options. Place the third eye on the cage to view the options of picking up the cage or calling out your pet. Once pet is called out, the player will receive a status hub for their pet. Pay attention to your pet status. If your pet dies, you will lose your pet and will have to buy another. As always, we strive for the most hardcore realism as possible. To feed and water pet, use the pet food or pet drink items near your pet. Your pet will sit to signal they are eating or drinking at the moment and will return to you automatically once they are done. If pet runs out of food or drink, status pet health will start dropping. Players can use the whistle item to call their pet from wherever it is, as long as the pet is in the area. Server owners, make sure you add these items to a store or a player-owned store. A list of store items will be listed in the README file in the script. Players can use the treadmill item to pull out the treadmill. Use the third eye on the treadmill to access options. Pets can train on treadmills, and players will receive a notification of the stamina level of their pet when placing them on treadmill. Time on treadmill increases pet stamina and strength level, but decreases pet's drink and hunger at a faster rate. So careful not to kill your pet while training on the treadmill. Players can also use the pet leash item to apply a pet leash to their pet. The last item is the ball item. Use third eye on pet to activate fetch mode. Once ball is thrown, pet will fetch the ball and bring it back. Unlike some script, players do not have to keep clicking fetch to continue fetch. With Bully World, you only click fetch again once you're done playing. Playing fetch with pet builds up pet's bravery level, so spend time building your pet's confidence. Bully World adds a skill system to your pets that offers 4 categories to work on. Skills digress over time, so make sure you keep your pet in top form. Use the third eye on your pet to access the action menu for your pet. Most actions are self-explained, so we won't cover them in video. Click check skills. Bravery affects your pet's fleet attribute and gives access to attack commands. Bravery can be gained by playing fetch to build pet's confidence. Fighting affects your pet's combat ability. Fighting skill is gained by pet successfully attacking pets and players without being killed. Stamina affects your pet's movement speed and max health gained from training on the treadmill. While strength skill adds additional armor to your pet, also gained from spending time on the treadmill. If player has the protein powder item on them while feeding their pet, then strength will increase also. Trust me, I really breed dogs in real life. That Bully Max will get the job done every time. These are the pet options. Simpler ones will be explained in the README to reduce video time. Just to note, as always, we appreciate your support at StreetCode Scripts. So please assist with helping our community grow and clicking like, share, and subscribe. Pets that have the Change Me name can have their name changed by clicking the option and following the prompt. Pet name will update once the pet is put up and called back out again. So, do not keep spamming the name change option if you do not see an instant change. If pet bravery is high enough, player can access the Guard Me option, in which the pet will gain 2 abilities. First is pet will attack any pet or player the owner has a melee altercation with. The G button can be used during any attack to call your pet back to you. In guard mode, pets can also be sent to attack by pressing the E button while aiming at a player or pet. Just the same as the other attack feature, the attack can be called off by pressing the G button. Bully World is the first pet system to offer a pet breeder job and pet breeding. Let's do a quick run through of the breeding system. Changeable in config, but by default only players with the breeder job can access the breeding option on pets. Even with the breeder job, the player must still have a female pet, or the access to the breeding option will still be blocked from usage. To avoid spamming of breeding, we took a more realistic route as usual. When players fly in, there is a chance that their pet will be in heat if they own a female. Chance can be changed in the config. If the pet is not in heat, then access will still be blocked from the breeding option. If all the requirements are met, then the breeding option will no longer be blocked. Once pet is in heat and player pulls out their pet, they will be notified that their pet is in heat, so keep tabs on that. Player must be close to another player that has their pet out also to use action. The other player will receive a confirm or cancel breeding tab, in which it's up to them to select. Players who own male pets can charge stud fees or work out putback deals just as we do in real life. That way, whether if you own a male or female pet, you are still a part of the system. Once confirmed, the female will become pregnant with a wait time. If the pet dies before labor, the pet and litter will be lost, so keep your little mama to be safe and happy. Bully World comes with a vet tech that can be visited for various reasons. If your pet is hurt, you can bring them to the vet tech to be healed right up. Pet will automatically walk to the vet tech and will return to you automatically when the tech is done. If pet is pregnant, players can visit the tech and pay for a progesterone test to check on the ovulation time of their pet. Once the wait time is over and your pet is ready for labor, the vet tech will be glad to help your pet through a smooth labor process. The size of the litter is random, just as it would be in real life. Once litter has been received, do not forget to use the items once in order to check and ship them, so you can check the gender of the new pets. Other footnotes to remember: players can transfer their pets to breeders who do not own a pet to have their pet bred, and then the breeder can return the pregnant pet back to the owner. So breeders can also make money by breeding people's pets for them. Additional feature for players with the police job only is the access to the search car action. Pet will walk around the car and sniff all 4 corners. If any player in the vehicle is dirty, the pet will bark at the end of search. If pet sits at the end of search, the pet did not locate anything. Whether if it's 1 player or 4 players in the vehicle, all players will be sniffed out by the pet. Wouldn't be right to have a pet script with no additional features for the police K9 pet, even though any pet can be used as a police K9 dog. Video is already crazy long, so any other needed info will be in README file or join Discord. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, thanks for rocking with StreetCode Scripts, where we strive to bring the most realistic shit.